Alright, welcome back to another episode of Game Crafters, where today we are going to be working on some zones this time. I decided to just, do all this stuff off camera. I haven't done it fully yet because I couldn't get the time to do it, but that's fine. We'll get to there soon enough. So anyways, if you enjoyed today's episode, please leave a like, subscribe for more, and now let's get right into this, shall we? Okay, so there's a lot of things here that we're going to need to do. For instance, we need to get the grid space, which is going to be where everything here resides. So 0, 0, 0. This is where everything resides in this spot. We're going to be doing some stuff with the lighting here, because this is going to be different. The Y here has to be used for the up and down, and we're going to have a completely different setup, but that's fine. There's going to be a lot here that we need to do. So first, let's just get started by doing grid, maybe not grid, zone 1, how do I want to name this? Or I could do a Z1 square 1 or space 1. Depends on the direction, because I got this little map right over here pretty much set up and ready for me to, do some things. I got the map of the high cliff zone, and now we're going to start building it. I think I'm going to start building it here and have this basically just be like the entire grid space. But it's going to be a little tricky at first. Believe me, that's an understatement. So for starters, I need to bring this to 25 right here. So now everything is going to move by 25 block spaces. You might not be able to see it that well, but this is how everything is going to move. Only by this, I should, yeah, this is already set up. Okay, good. So here's how we're going to start this. We're going to create a spot here. Basically, this is going to be our basic cube that's used in the entirety of this section. And it's going to be, wrong side, 25 by 25. We also do not need isometric now. Now we're actually building a full 3D map. So, right here is the water. Water will always be at 0. What I also need to do is remove the box collider, because the less box colliders we need to worry about, the better. So because of the way this scene is going to be set up, it's going to be a very particular instance. I guess, whoops, how am I going to do this? The best way I can put it is that it's basically going to be a boat. The player is going to be like starting here, but not exactly here. Like in the intro scene, the player, starts here on a boat that's right here, and then climbs up a little cliff until they get into a spot here where they look over the world. And hopefully I can get this set up. Worst case scenario, I just see if I can get a video made of that, and then go with that. And then the player goes into their house right here, where they start their little adventure right here. And then in order to do that, we need to create a lot of things. So I'm basically going to have this set up. Oh wait, this is not what I want. I want a cube, you fool. Wall. So this is the idea that I had in mind when building areas like this. We got a little thing here. We remove our box collider, of course. And we essentially bring things out by like that much. Keep things a number of this, and that's how that works. So there's probably going to be like a neat little shoreline over here that the player will like come across. This doesn't have too much of an importance, and you will see why soon enough. And the idea with this is to build this off somewhere specific. It's hard for me to explain. But trust me on this one, there is rhyme and there is reason. I just gotta get things set the way they need to be set. Trust me. Just trust me on this one, broski. Alright, now here's a good example of how these things work. We gotta do this and do a 0.5 to move these particular spots where they need to be. Now, I think this one should probably be a 3. And you'll see why I have the box collider removed. It's not like a full-on 3D movement kind of deal. No, it's completely different. And the reason why we're doing it like this instead of block by block, it's quite simple, really. You see, box colliders take up a lot of space. So if the box colliders were to take up a large majority of the space here, it wouldn't really be good in terms of, what do you call it? So that, my friends, is why we don't have them with box colliders. Also, you did not press the button I wanted you to press. And why we have it set up like that. Okay, so there's more to this boat than just this. There is going to be a lot more. I need to bring you up, do this. Essentially, this is how most of the world here is going to be built. Which, you know, is pretty cool to look at. A nice little setup here. Player has like a nice blocky boat. And a la the style of Paint Maze, where essentially everything is, you know, black and white, with the only colors being the mechanics that are in the game itself. How do I want to do this part now is the question. I guess I could still do this. Why not? Alright, cool. Great. Fantastic. Oh, look at this. A nice little setup going here. Hold on. No. What are you doing? What are you doing? Also, I was entirely too sure if that did certain something or not. Alright, so now this thing goes up. By 5? Yes. It doesn't exactly matter too much. Maybe we don't want to be like that. But it's got to be in the center. So what if I had it be 4? And I had this be 7? There's going to be a world map, so you'll be able to see this kind of. That's kind of the idea. As that you can see these things on the world map. It's like a nice little simplistic, what's the word? Nice simplistic little boat. Sailboat, if you will. I think you need to be bigger, actually. Make you 2, 2.5. Bring you this way. And probably make you 3. No, wrong one. 3? Just about. And instead of doing the other thing, we just do this instead. Do a 4.5. No. Wait. Wrong buttons. This one. Now do a 0.5. A nice, simple little sailboat. Somewhat, so to speak. But then again, the player is kind of rich because they live in a McMansion on their own little island with their parents, who are mysteriously gone all of a sudden. So mayhaps we build like a neat little cabin here. Funny how we're building a essentially simple looking boat. Now this was the thing that I was worried about trying to do in Dreams. The problem I had with Dreams, simply put... Oh, wait a second. I don't need to do it like that. Right, the other one makes sense. This one, I just do 3 and move it up. See, now that's the thing we're going to have to try to get used to. Things like that, though, on the other hand, doesn't exactly have the ability to do that. So we have to do this by 2 and then do it by 0.5. Oops. God damn it. I got Photoshop's move tool still stuck in my head. Don't you hate it when you have a different program's move tool still stuck in your head? Yep. It's like trying to play a game, but a certain moveset from a previous game is still stuck in your head. You fool, I wanted you to press the D button. You idiot. And just move you over here, see if you're in spot. Nope, no you're not. It's fine. It's fine. Doesn't matter. All that matters is that we get this set. Okay, you unfortunately look like you're going to be uneven, so a 0.5 for you it is. And you look like you gotta be uneven as well, so another 0.5. That's gonna be the fun part, is trying to reset all of those to where they need to be. At least you are going to be regular numbers, so that's good. And then you are 2. Good. Awesome. Great. Fantastic. Most of these you're not going to see. Well, for obvious reasons. Also, I think you should probably be black instead. I have that be the wall, but it's changed. It's changed. All of those changed to walls all of a sudden. Which I guess technically speaking makes sense because they are walls. But you're not walls now. No, you're floors. All of you are. Well, no, you are walls at least. Well, except for you guys. You guys are technically supposed to be floor. I should just name you as Sails, but The name doesn't exactly matter too much. What matters is that we get this thing built. Right, I technically could just go on ahead and do this. Wrong one. 3. Just to try to optimize as much as we can. Alright, a nice little simple boat. Awesome. So that's the boat taken care of. A lot of the walls still need to be named as walls, even though this part doesn't matter too much. Technically speaking. But there's our little boat, and now we can move it as we deem fit. Where exactly am I going to move it? This seems like a good spot as any. Maybe a little bit whoops. Maybe a little bit more over in this direction. And that's where we can build a dock. I'm going to go on ahead and take one of the walls, doesn't matter which one. And try to move it out. It's not letting me move it out, so I guess I just gotta do it like this then, annoyingly enough. Okay, good, great, fantastic. Alright, our first grid space getting close. So, let's see, I'd say 15. Crap. And a little bit of... Oh wait, hold on a second. If that's the case, then that means you technically need to rotate... Not that way. Not that way. Well, yeah, that way, but not in that direction. 270. There we go. Yeah, that makes more sense now. The boat comes in and gets docked off here. No. That would mean that we would have to leave this space open, so why don't I move the dock over here? Over here towards the edge. Well, that might change. It might, who knows. Alright. 7. Gotta figure out the position of where this dock's gonna be. Looks like an 8, unfortunately. Sometimes I wish I would just stop selecting all of that. And start doing other things. I'm not sure if this one needs to be a 6 or what. Nope, it does need to be a 6. Okay, cool. Great, fantastic. 1, 1. Move that inwards, do this. And now we got our nice little dock portion. Good thing I got all of these here so I can work with that. No, it looks like you're in the Z section, so you need to be 0.5. And luckily for you, well, I meant to do 9, but that's fine. You are this. And in turns, you are this. There we go. Oh, but wait, we're not done just yet. I should also put these in their own little area. Well, it depends. A lot of this is going to consist of just this stuff. And for good reason, too. You'll see soon enough. But we got a nice little dock here. I feel like the boat should be a little bit further out, though, actually. And this further out more as well. Ah, shish. That means you gotta be 0.5. And I could probably just delete you and put you here. And then make you be 3 instead, and make you be -7. There we go. At least that way that looks good. You know, I'm making an executive decision here. I'm going to just call these blocks. Sure, why not? Or just regular old block. Good. Great. You're all block now. And I'm just going to go on ahead and make a dock empty space. Which I will place over here so it's more in the middle. And I will put all of you in here. Don't zoom in. In here, you fool. There we go. Alright, take me to here. And now we just go on ahead and get the dock here built. Probably by 3. Yeah, that looks good. And this is why I'm probably going to move this over a bit. You'll see in a minute. Block. That was a good thing I could just do this and then move. Good. Great. Fantastic. Although I might want to move this a little bit more. Depends, really. Okay, let me double check this real quick. So, probably going to be a little shoreline here with another shoreline over here. Topped up with like a little cliffside climb. So now I just need land. I'm also going to put water down below. Boom. This should be the thing that we do constantly. Okay, so now here comes the interesting part. Land building. Or should I say, landscaping? Wait, yeah, where is the thing that changes the sky block to, no, that's not it. Solid colors. That's not it either. God. Nothing's working. I don't know how to make it dark. 180. Nope. That's the main camera. Directional light. Oh, that's probably... It's fucking... Okay, fuck it. I ain't trying doing a joke. Screw it. The moment's passed. Isn't it a little dark out for landscaping? Not what I was trying to do. I was trying to make it darker, but I couldn't remember how to make it darker. For the thing here. Whatever. Whatever. I don't care anymore. Alright, so yeah, this part's going to be the interesting part. Essentially just building up like a little area here. Alright, so I need you to be white. And I need you to go by... I have no clue what this is. Well, it's not 20. 18? No, it would probably be 17, right? 17. Ah, yes, of course. I have no clue what you're going to be, but I'm sure I'll figure it out. How about 13? No. Looks like you're a 12. Unfortunately, you are uneven. Alright, now what about you? 10? 8? Unfortunately, you are, or fortunately you aren't even, but also unfortunately, because now I gotta do this. And I guess the docks can expand to this, so that means you gotta be a 0.5, but you gotta be backwards 0.5, like here. There we go. And now, while you don't exactly utilize the lands here, this is something that of which, you know, is there. Now, here's something that I want to do. You're going to see something that's going to be very useful. Zone decor. Zone decorations. Yeah, zoned decorations. So, you'll see why this is going to be good. I am going to build a rock. I'm going to have the rock probably near here. Or over here. It depends, really. Part of it doesn't matter, because I don't know if you're going to be able to see this particular scene for a few obvious reasons. Okay. Alright. So now I just gotta bring forth a piece of land. Just a simple piece of land. Nothing too much. So this is what's going to be used for a large majority of this. There's going to be, I guess, prefab objects. Yeah, best way I can really describe it. And these particular prefab objects can be utilized multiple times. So right now we're just going to build a simple rock. You need to be 0. And you need to be this. Wonder if I could just... No. It takes you in that... I mean, I guess if I press the green, it'll bring you where I need you to be brought to. So that works, right? Yeah, actually. Good knowledge to have. Okay. I think you're going to be a 3, so move you here. Yeah, it just moves these 2. So it's moving what I need to move. And, unfortunately, almost forgot how to do that. 0.5. You go here. Alright, there's a lot more to this than just a simple outline. I just gotta try to remember how exactly I want to do this. So 0.5. I'm gonna go to my materials real quick. And now I'm gonna do a 3. Alright, I need you to focus around the rock. There we go. So here's the part that's going to be a tad bit challenging to get right. Oh no, not the rock. Do not do that to the rock. Go to this thing. Go to there. And now bring all of this to 1 and just do this and move this where it needs to be moved to. You need to be 2 and you probably need to be 0.5. Okay, good, great, fantastic. You need to be 2 and 0.5. And this is essentially the idea with these particular types of things. Is that it's supposed to look like the rock has a lot of stuff coming out of it. Okay, so I just want this to follow this here. There's no easier way to describe this out... No. Alt, you fool. There's no easier way to describe this outside of, like, what do you call it? Blocky textures and whatnot. So, like, this would probably be a 0.5. 3D pixel art texture kind of deal. Maybe this one can't be that, actually, now that I think about it. Because I think you need to have one of these here. And you, no, are going to need to have everything of yours evened out. Except for that side. And you need to go to 1. And do that. Oh wait, where did my block thing go? Did I just move this? Did I move it? There's it. Okay, you son of a bitch. I really wish there was an easier way for this to not do that. Then this goes on ahead and probably just fills in a 2 here. Well, that's not the direction, but that's fine. A simple looking rock. But it looks like a nice little pointy texture, kind of. Let's see what more we can do with it. Now this would make sense. If it's a much more wider rock, it can actually be utilized for some things. Block. Alright, so I'm going to go on ahead, put this inside of the zone decorations, and I guess I'll make some folders here. So I guess rocks, because we might have more rocks, who knows? I'm going to rename this to Rock P1. Prefab 1, basically. Or I could call this Round Rock P1. There we go. And there you have it. I just moved this to a 0, 0 as default to whatever scene I'm working on. And we got our little rock here. Our little rock just doing whatever it needs to just look like a rock. There's going to be several more of those where that came from. And I think some of them are going to be slightly more concise. No clue if that's the right word, but it's fine. Alright, awesome. Great. Fantastic. So there's the first grid done with, and it only took us 26 minutes! Jesus Christ, 26 minutes! There's no way it took... Okay. Okay, I guess that's just going to be the case then. Z1. Scene, or square 2. We bring this to 25, and we move this forward. And now this is where elevation has to occur. So now that we got that where that needs to be, we do this. The idea here is to save all of these grid spaces here to be utilized for future use. So here's where things will get slightly bit easier. We aren't necessarily going to be doing too much in the way of, you know, what do you call it? How else can I describe it? We're not going to be doing too much in the way of full-on, like, square-spaced stuff. Yeah, you'll see what I mean in a minute. So, according to this over here has to remain as like a little inland. So what I'm going to do, I guess we could probably just use these water bits here in order to figure out how big this needs to be. It's not like these are going to be seen, but it is nice just to have these here. It's just a good way to get an idea on how big every single one of these spaces need to be. This right here is the size of a level. 23 by 23 inside, with the 25s being the walls. So, yeah. That's the idea. Now, what I'm going to do here... You're probably going to be 3. You're probably going to be 2. And 0.5. And then you are probably going to be 1. So -5. And no. But that's fine because I didn't want to do that piece. And that's where that will end. Let me double check this real quick. And this is going to be a cliff side going upwards. So what I'm going to do is try to figure out how I want these to be set. Give me this so I have a fresh block to work with. And bring me over to the floor. So I think you get the idea of what these are going to look like. Simple, right? Just looks like an area filled with a lot of stuff. No, I want 17. I want this to be 17 going twice over. I would say it would be easier to move it by certain spaces. I have like 0.5 But I don't know about that one. Whoops, that's not the direction I want you to go in. I want you to go in this direction. 1, and you I want to be 16. Which is going to be where the cliffside is going to be now. Whoops, I hate that. I don't know why you have to be like that, but you do. You can be 2, you can be 0.5. At this point, just copy 0.5. So I only have to press Control V. Oh yeah, I also probably should lock the water. If I can duplicate the water, then that's fine. As long as I cannot press this like that. I can only do it like this, not like that. That'll make things a bit easier for me to get this set up. So I think the idea here was to have the cliff side start going up at around here. So like a path here, and it starts to go up. It starts to go up again, and then flattens out here. With a nice little fencing there. So that means we probably want you to be here, right? And if I remember correctly, yeah, that cliffside is just there. Right. You need to be 13 now? Ah, perfect. And I can have you as 3, which is even better. So once we get to this point, that's when things need to start going up. So let me work around that. So probably 11? No, 9. And actually 8. And that's where that will start, I think. And it will start going upwards onto a path. No. And you will stick to... Oh no, you could do this, and you can be at 9. There we go. Okay, awesome. Great, fantastic. Now that that's set, we bring this up, and we start getting this path set here. And I think you are going to have to be 2. Pretty sure, at least. This is probably where the cliffside's going to be going up. Whoops. But it's probably going to be the cliffside for the thing that's going to be here. Which is going to be interesting to build, to say the least. I should probably momentarily hide this stuff so I don't get this side mixed. It's a good thing to do. Good practice to get into, you know? Okay, so it's not all just this. And you will see what I mean in a minute. Whoops. Upwards we go. So this is the idea for this particular system. Like that. You see what I mean? Not bad. Only problem is trying to get certain decorum and whatnot out of it. So if I wanted to get certain decorum out of it, like, say, a line like this, going in that direction, I have to do things a bit differently here. So I think what you're going to do is go a little bit more in this direction. Go at a 3. And then go up. And stick to 3, I think. Which is usually a bad sign. And now we just go on ahead, bring you to 1, go over here, and we get a nice little roundabout here. A nice little roundabout. Now I'm sure there are easier ways to go about doing something like this, but that's fine. We'll do it our way. I'll work with this. Besides, it's supposed to be a block-like world. This makes sense. Of course it makes sense. That's the only form of sense I can come up with when creating something like this. Zoop. Now, we could probably do easy stuff like this. Because it's kind of already filled in, this just makes it easier for us to get this going where it needs to go. You know what I mean? So we don't have to go through the entire process of dealing with all of that. Alright, now we just reverse you. Reverse, reverse. Nope, wrong way. Well, unfortunately, you have to be that. Or, like I said, could be a fortunately moment. And we got moments like that over here, bringing all of this stuff up. I should definitely get some singular ones in here as well. So there's going to be one that's, not the direction I want you to go in. There's going to be one that's kind of like this. Like little footholds you can kind of step on, I guess. You could probably be like a 2 or something. Areas like this, filling in most of the areas. And we can even go on ahead and put in a rock. And we can rotate the rock as well. So, like, I don't know, in 90 degrees. Maybe. And we could probably bring the rock in a bit. Not really. The rock is what the rock is, and I cannot bring the rock in. Which kind of sucks. Unless I did something like this and we just had like a rock inside of the space here. Is there any Z-planing? Doesn't look like it? No. Alright, good. That's another thing we can do. Outside of just building the baseline for all of this, we can also just get those particular kinds of things set and placed in. So we got like a nice little cliffside over here. Okay, we've been getting a lot of work done with on this side. Now we should probably start trying to work on this side a little bit. Right? No, that's not what I wanted to grab. I wanted to grab this thing. Keep that downwards, I think. Downwards. Space open. Keep moving. Actually, maybe bring you up. Like so. See, the idea is to leave this space here hollow. Because we don't really need a hollow space here. But yeah, see, look at that Z-planing in the back there. The back here is fine, unless Z-planing causes issues. Which it might. I don't know if it will. I hope it doesn't. It would suck if it did. Alright, you could probably be 7. I think. 7? Maybe 5. And now that Z-playing is getting me a little on edge. It's not Z-playing out here, which is kind of good. And I wonder if that's something you're actively seeing. Damn. Now I'm not so sure about putting the rock in just a random spot. Maybe I could just make another rock. Yeah, sure, why not? We can make another rock. I guess smooth rock. Whoops, rock P1. There. And this one can be like, I don't know. 2x4. Sure, why not? 2x4 technology. I just need to figure out where I want the center to be. Alright, land mass, I need you to give me a random block. So I can put here. Where is the green? There's the green. Okay, good, great, fantastic. So this one particular one that I have in mind is simple, really. Oh, maybe this needs to be 2. Wrong 2. This 2. And 0.5. You need to be 2. You also need to be 0.5. But you need to be white. No. Control B. And then bring you back to black. Or at least that's the idea. This is our smooth rock over here. Is this what we want our smooth rock? Rock to be. I mean, I guess, yeah, sure. We can make multiple different kinds of rocks here. This is only just one of them. So we got our smooth rock, P1. And we got the round rock, P1. I guess that works. Okay. And I guess we could technically just go on ahead and put in one of these here. Maybe not here? I'm not sure. Nah, I'll just do something else. Alright, let's see. So how do I want to build this one? I think it should start going in this direction and start going up from here. So you are probably going to be 2. Yeah, sure. 2 is good. And we can keep the 2 train going until we get the 3. And then I gotta move this where it needs to be moved. And then we gotta get this to move around. But I think this should, be easy. Yep. Yes, indeed. Wait, no. I want to use one of these instead, and not in that direction, but in this direction. And probably place one of you here. You here. Yeah. And it keeps going up and up until it reaches a certain point. And the idea here is for this to kind of curve a little bit. There's a lot that goes into something like this, I tell you what. A whole lot. Way more than I can even comprehend. Part of me thought that this process was going to be easy. Turns out I was wrong. But I kind of already had the idea that this wasn't going to be as easy as I would have liked for it to be. I need a 2. Well, I guess it doesn't exactly matter which one I grab, so long as I grab something to fill in this spot here. There we go. So I said that there's going to be a cliffside here, right? We should worry about that cliffside later. For now, let's see what I can do with this stuff. I have no idea how the hell this is going to work. Alright, let's see. So bring this to 3, obviously. And bring that up. 0.5. Do this. Bring this up. Bring this in. 4, I meant. You fool. And then 0.5. Well, it depends on how this is supposed to look. Maybe we don't want this to be that. And instead we could do something like this. And then 3. And then 1. Now the question is, what will you be? Probably 2. I would have to take a wild guess. And then you, well, I don't know. I probably should have checked first, measured first, because now I have to do this. At least this one is slightly easier, albeit a little bit more annoying to get set. Or I probably could have just done that and then just copied the other one over. Ah, yes. A bit tedious, I will say, but it's still fun. It's much more fun than the menu building, that's for certain. I gotta get the menu done with, though, regardless, so unfortunately, that's a thing that is going to catch up to me, and I have to get that done with. So yeah, I'm gonna have to get that done with, but most likely off camera, until I get to, oh wait. Ah, no, that's fine. Until I get to a point where I can't exactly do that. Oh wait, no, do I do that? No, that's a 5. Yep, until we can't do that anymore. Okay, you at least seem to be a 3, so that's good. Do I have a... Okay, good, I got a solid 3. Well, technically not a solid 3, but a solid potential 3, I should say. Oh, it's a 2 now. Fuck. Well, that's fine, because a lot of this is just going up by 2s now, so that works perfectly for me. Thing is, that might be a cliffside, or it's like that and there's no cliff sides. Imagine in the 2D space that it's supposed to look like that when the thing is being made. Alright, so let's see, what height are we at currently? I think the idea was for the height to be somewhere in the 20s, like 26 or so. 26, 28. Yeah, before in Dreams, we literally just had like giant rectangular squares. It looked like some freaking Bleach nonsense. Like those arenas in Bleach. Oh wait, right, you are supposed to be different. How different, you may ask? Well, I think there's going to be a mountainside here. Which makes me wonder if there should be just mountainside there, too. Well, things can change. We can change some stuff here. You stick to that, but you go to 2.5. And you're probably going to do this? No. This. Maybe. And go a little bit inwards. Maybe like 4. Oh, wait, no. This. And are we on space here? That's what I need to figure out. Okay, we're on the edge of our space. After this, then we gotta just finish up this little piece here. Now, of course, the things with steeps and inclines are obviously going to take a while. Oh, I could still use that. Just put it here now. Obviously, because it's a lot of bits and bobs and spaces that have to be placed here. No doubt about it, these particular instances here are a little bit tricky. But it's fine. It's fine because it's not that bad. I don't think, at least. -2. We just gotta try to do... I mean, I guess technically speaking, these Z-planing don't really matter because they're the same thing, so we can just keep them like that. That would be making building this a lot more easier, wouldn't it? It would just mean that a lot of the space is still being covered up by some stuff. Did I? No, I did not. Okay. Alright, good. So there's at least part of that done with. But not yet fully. Yeah, this seems like it's, well, first of all, there's this side that we gotta do. Well, technically. Well, I guess technically that can change. That can change a slight bit. Are you 191? Yeah, you are. Okay, good. You are probably going to be slightly different. I don't think the size matters too much. So long as it's made easier for us to be able to build most of this. Like, for instance, areas like that. Well, not there. Like this is perfect for, like, the sides here. Even though it's unlikely you will ever see this, on the minimap you'll just see this thing. But I guess technically there are some things here that changes. Like this thing that's going to be just a giant cliffside over here. Put that at 9. And do a duplication, but make this one white. Good. And some things will change here. What things? I have no idea. But the idea for this is for this to be a nice little steep incline. The high cliffs is a cliff area, as you probably already have taken a gander. So it makes sense that a lot of it is cliff-based, you know? Why do you have to be that? So yeah, a lot of this is basically just steep cliff sides, but that's fine, because it looks pretty cool. And just you wait until this entire thing gets done. That's what I'm waiting on. Because that is going to look cool. Alright, you can just be that. -4. You chose the wrong direction, fool. 3. Bring it up. No, bring it up. Bring it in. 2. God damn it. And 0.5. So, I mean, this is what I want for that to be. And I could just go on ahead and make this -3. Now, the question is, do I want the light to face in this direction? I have no idea. But it's fine. Maybe you can do this. And you can be white. You can be white if you want to. You can leave your friends behind. And you can also be white, but I want you to have some black here. Soup. And then we make you a 2. Yep. Yep. Alright, so you gotta be 3. Probably. I guess it doesn't exactly matter. We don't need to have an exact size. The interior does not matter whatsoever. It's still weird that there's little bits and pieces of lights going through something that should technically be impossible to see through. I don't get it, but whatever. Doesn't matter too much. What matters now is that we go on ahead and, I don't know, do something with this little cliffside? I guess if that's the case, you probably should be 9 with you here. And then you... What, did I have like a 1 block white somewhere around here? I think I did, yeah. Even though, like I said, don't matter, but I still am doing it anyways, just because. Hey, I could do that. That's why I wanted that here. Okay, good. What I'm probably going to do now is make you a 2, so we get a nice little thing here. And now it's not all just random-ass cliffs. No. There's going to be like a fence here. Probably wondering what the hell that is. It's a fence. Yeah, I mean, yeah. If we're going to build like sculpture-based stuffs, they're going to be this big. This is kind of unavoidable. That's not what I wanted you to do. I wanted you to do this. But this makes sense. You're not just going to build some cliff face without any, like, fencing, am I right? That leads you into the water, which I don't know what the water is going to be exactly, but I guess we'll figure that part out soon enough. This makes sense. A nice little fence for our nice little player, who is about to get their worldview rocked as they see everybody who once lived on this island is gone. And the only thing there are those strange machines. The Orange Menace. Nobody knows where they came from. Nobody knows why. But they came from somewhere. Okay, so that means that this is probably going to be a steep cliff in this direction. Good. Great, fantastic. I need a long one. Give me a long block. Okay, maybe not that long, like 9. Sure. Yeah, fine. Or 7. 7 seems like a good number. It needs to be a significant sized cliffside. I guess technically speaking, these don't matter too much. Where these are don't matter too much. Now that's an uneven number if we did that. But I kind of want them to be inwards anyway, so yeah. That works. And this is probably where we're going to have to change up some of the... what do you call it? Oops. So right now, I am just building the cliffside. This one could probably be like this. The steep cliffside. This is where things are going to get interesting. Also, did I, no I didn't, okay. Got this annoying throat tick that's returned, and it's annoying the shish out of me. I don't know why it's returned. Why did you return? Whoops, I don't want you there. And I want you to go a little bit more higher up, question mark? I guess there's no sense in me just breaking and doing the other way around. I'll still do it like this. To try to keep things relatively intact here. Like for areas like this, for instance. Am I right? Surely I am. I wonder, should you be... That's not what I wanted to hide. I want to hide this one. No. You need to show yourself. Ah, there we are. Awesome. I guess I could probably do this one a tad bit differently. You take up most of that. Do I have a single white I can use? I do. It's right up here. I need you to get your ass over here. Where's your other one? There it is. Man, you are being a real bitch right now. Where are you? There you are. Awesome. Okay, I need you to move down here. And I need you to be 3. Yeah, there we go. So that means I'm going to need you to be here. And you to probably be the wrong 3. This. No, 2. 2 works better. Yeah, I'm worried that this part's going to take so goddamn long. And I'm not going to have a lot of time to get a lot of it done with. Which is the sucky part. Oh, yeah, you guys go. I guess you guys going through doesn't matter. Because at least this one, you can't see through it, no matter what. Or frickin'. Damn hair. It's fine. I'm gonna make you 5. And if I remember correctly, yeah, that goes up against the edge here. So we're probably gonna have like a nice steep cliff here. Because why not? A nice steep cliff is always good for what we need to get done with. You gotta be 4, unfortunately. But you can be 2. I think. But now I need to get one of you guys in here. And now I need you to go back to 1 and you to be 2. No, wrong 2. 2. So then I can just do this. Now trust me, it will get easier once we can get the hell out of this part. Building cliffs is, a tad bit difficult. I mean, of course, it's a freaking cliffside, brother. It's a cliff, so of course it's going to take a lot more effort to get done. Oh, man, that was a perfect place. And you just slid right in. Well, of course you're going to slide right in. Alright, now to take these, change these to 3. Most likely. And of course, we gotta do something similar here. You will probably be 4. Yep, and the cliff sides need to go high in the sky. How high? Again, no idea. I think 26 is the size that we want. Oh, wrong one. This is the one I want. Well, I guess technically speaking, it makes more sense for me to do it from this side so I can see it all in action. So you'll probably be 3, so go to 10. Do this. You'll probably go here. And we'll probably have a white here. And a white here. So I'm going to go ahead and get some of them whites in. Well, first this one. And then this one, because now I gotta do this. Now we try to get the rest of the whites in, as best as we can. This is essentially the idea for a large majority of the cliff surface. The blacks are used to kind of signify like a texture. It works easily if you have like a diagonal texture, obviously. But of course, there's also some merit in using flat sides like this, so it's not like all texture. Areas like this, for instance, can go out as far as this, going on to this little bit right here. Or we could bring it over to here and have one of these down here. And we just have one of these over here. Now, as you can see, there's not much reason for this side to be shown, but there is a world map, and I do hope that I can place every single freaking... because there's 35 zones, and this is like the average size for a zone. And this is being the first zone. There's a lot more to a zone than this. So there's going to be way more placement and whatnot. It's going to be insane and hectic. It's going to be a lot of things. So I'm hoping it's not going to be too difficult to get everything I need to get set. And like these things can keep going inwards like so. Sticking to this particular size. Maybe going upwards. I do gotta say, this, despite the slight tedium, is a hell of a lot more fun than building menus. You want to know why? It's because I'm building a world now. It's got that same tedium that drawing does. But the good kind of tedium. The one that keeps me going. Alright, what level are you? 11. So we still need to go higher than this. I will say this will be interesting to see in the cutscene, and only in the cutscene. I'm building an area that a lot of people aren't really going to be able to see as well. Because it's going to be in a cutscene or the menu. But that's fine. Okay. Don't do that. Do this instead. Yeah. Nice little slope going downwards. Then we're going to have it be a much more steeper drop-off after this. I probably already got a white here, but I'll just do this. Man, so many blocks for just one freaking thing. Yeah, there's a lot here to work with. Hoping that this will all work just fine. If you could, like, unload and deload things, then yeah, that would work just fine. Nice little mountaintop side over here. Do I have a 4 here I can work with? I could have sworn I had a 4 somewhere around here. No? Alright, then I'll just make another 4. As much as I despise doing that, I will make another 4. I'll just use U for this side. It kind of looks a bit strange, though, but that is to be expected when you're only using a black and white texture. That's what Paint Maze is all about, with its black and white texture. That's the charm that Paint Maze has, is its completely full repertoire of black and white. Alright, I need you to be steeper. I don't know how steep that is, but it is steep, and that's what matters. Okay, I don't need you to go that way. And I guess we could have things like this first, then this. Holy shit, we somehow managed to get that exact. Yeah, we can get things like these around the place, which kind of work perfectly for what we need to get done with. 2.5, go to 10. Move around a bit so I can see the side here. Make you 2 instead. And for good reason, you will see why in a minute. Copy you. 1, 2, 0.5, remove the 0.5 down. And there you go. Interesting little areas such as that, to fill in areas like that. And we can leave areas like this somewhat untouched. Go down, go forward. I will say, my depth perception is getting messed with here. Trying to figure out where the hell everything is on a 3D plane. There we go. We'll have that go over that, for obvious reasons. You can be white. Oops, did not want to do that. Save it. Bring you over here. I'll make you 5. Bring you, nope, up. Or, no, 5, you fool. I said 5. Stop pressing 4. Stop pressing anything other than 5. Christ. But that means you gotta be 2. That's fine. Put the wall in here. Bring this down. Bring this over. Make you a 3 instead. I think regardless, you're still going to be an even number, so I'll make you a 4 now. Perfect. Yeah, areas like that is where it really starts to come together. Let's see. Over here, upwards. Oh, it looks like you are an even number. Great. I'll tell you though, it's going to get easier once we can get the flatter planes, because it's not going to be too much here we got to work with. It's the slopes that are just the ones that take up so much effort just to get done with. Oh, I probably would have been fine leaving that there. Actually, wait, why do I even bother when I could just do this, and that works just fine? Wait, no. I'll use this one instead. No. You better not be selecting that. Okay, good. Yeah, and that could be this, with this being here. And this can be in their allotted spots, with this being here, and up here. And this could probably be here too. Why not? There we go. Nice little rocky cliffside over here. And then we need to go on ahead and do the same thing over on this side, but bring this one in more. Also bring that one in more. And put this one here. There we go. Starts to go in a little bit, right? Yeah. Starts to go in a little bit as it kind of curves and goes to there. Okay, good, great. How long have we been at this? An hour. And we only got 2 quadrant spaces done with? Jesus. Alright, what is the length for this right now? 20. Okay. So we can bring this up a little bit more higher. You know, I honestly didn't think that building this would take a while. It really does seem like I'm going to need to have more time on my hands if I am going to be building something of this size. Sheesh. Okay, I need you to be white. Go here. I think you guys could probably get away with doing this. Until you, whoops, wrong one. Until you get up to this point, which you should probably do this. Maybe not all that. Maybe like some 3s here. No, not 3s. 4s here. Bring this over. A 2 here. Bring that over. And bring you back here. Boom. Awesome. Great. Fantastic. I have no clue where this is at right now. Whoops. If I bring this up, will I get a clue? No, up like this. 24. Okay. I think 26 is the number that we want to go for this one. So allow me to increase this to 9. No, 9. So that's 24. How do we want to do that? Where's regular ones? I need some regular ones so I can go on ahead and move this where it needs to be moved. Move you over here. Move you over here. Well, the one good thing I can say about this taking a while is the fact that we don't really necessarily need to worry too much, about certain things. And those certain things are very particular. Well, I guess technically we don't have to worry about the music too much. I'm going to have to worry about it regardless, but not by too much, which is good. Well, technically, I probably could have just done that and then do this, because now I got to go through, well, I guess I could just go through all of these like this and then just do that, and boom. So that's where that ends up, at 26. So now we just grab some white space. Which ones, though, is the question. Maybe this one. No, bring it up first, then bring it forward. Bring it up some more. To 26. Okay, good. This is a tall-ass area. Makes sense. And now I need... I guess it depends. Depends on how the hell I want to build this. Couldn't I just... where's my scaling? Oh yeah, that actually makes it easier. Is there a quick access to this? No? Oh damn. That's fine. Yeah, scaling is a hell of a lot easier. Why have I not been using that? It keeps things relatively even. Although, oh no, it just looks like it's not actually doing anything. Yeah, I guess that's still an issue. Wait. Oh. Oh, I see. No, the rectangle tool just makes it easier to set that up. Actually, yeah, that does make it easier to set up if I do it like that. Okay, good. We learned a new technique. Awesome. Also, that is the edge, right? I want to just make double sure that that is the edge. Yeah, that right there is indeed, in fact, the edge. Okay, good, great, fantastic. We learned a new tool. Too bad it can't be used in a much greater scheme of things, but that's fine. I can still do this, though, for quick, easy access to getting this stuff done with. Wait, hold on a second. I need you guys to not go past this. Do not pass go, you fool. Yeah, this is so much easier. Hell, I wish I knew that beforehand. But then again, how would I have ever known? Oh god, I don't know what you just did. Oh, you're grabbing multiple blocks. That's what you're doing. Got it. Although the position here is slightly off. Well, the position for that is slightly off. I think I just accidentally moved it. Yeah, like, why is the position here slightly off? I don't need the positions to be slightly off. That's going to be a problem with my block's positions, and I probably don't want to use that as much. Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens. For now, though, I'm just going to grab the things that I need to grab and place them where I need to place them. Yeah, I guess some instances like that, it's still easy. And now the question is, what do I want to do for decorum's sake? I think that takes care of all of the blocks in the LAN. It's a lot of blocks right there. A lot of blocks. I think that's the entirety of this done with. Yeah. So that's the that. There might be some stuff that we want to do here, but we'll worry about that a little bit later. We are an hour and 17 minutes in, so we want to try to do some things here. No, don't hide that. Okay, good. So this is what we got so far. 2 freaking spaces, and we're nowhere near done. Alright, Z1S3. I need to be 25, and I need you to move to your next whoops. God damn it. That's going to be annoying. I could just temporarily put these two on hold, so I don't accidentally mess with things in here. Is the water not on hold here? Maybe put the water on hold so we don't accidentally grab that. Okay, good, great, fantastic. I will call you, what did I call you again? Round Rock, right. Round Rock P1. Okay, good, great, fantastic. I need to grab this water. Make you this. I can move this back to here and now make this 0. Awesome. Most of this water doesn't matter now at this point. It's just here for me to be able to figure out how things are supposed to go. I'm hoping I can get done with the house at least. Okay, so now it's going to go up a little bit more until it reaches 26, and then it's going to be a flat spot right here. Or 28. Depends. So now we got to just make sure that this thing goes up. Should be easy enough. So land. Now here comes the annoying part where I'm going to have to grab a block. What you want, cat? Tripping all over me because you don't know how to walk properly? What are you tripping for? Okay, Matt, look. Also, I should probably do this so I don't have to hear that zipping across that every time. Alright, good. Great, fantastic. 5. Now this one's going to be a tricky bit. But now we want this to go up. We want the player to go up here. And start going up at a much more rapid rate to try to reach the same level as this. No, what are you doing? Do this. And this. Let me bring this to 2, but we'll do it like this. Yeah, so long as the scale's what it needs to be. I don't need the scale to be slightly off. It seems like the block placement movement is working perfectly. So that does work. I just need to always make sure I hold control every time I do that. Okay, good, great. I'm hoping after this point it starts to get easier and there's not a lot of slopes to work with. These slopes are a nightmare, I tell ya. A nightmare! These slopes! There's a nightmare! I don't know why I'm doing that voice all of a sudden. These slopes are a nightmare, brother. That's not where I wanted to go either. Also, I did not want to double duplicate. Oh no, I could just do this. No, stop it. Stop grabbing stuff. Alright, just need to make sure you didn't do the stupid. Because if you do the stupid, and then we're all stupid. And if we're all stupid, then who is smart? Nobody, that's who. You should probably be like this. And you should probably be like this. I should try to be taking care of what block I am clicking on. Let me go on ahead and do that so I don't accidentally grab that. Good thing I checked. Now I just need to do this. Are you where you need to be? No. No, you're not. And that's not good. At least for these, I can do that. It's just if it's an even block, then we want to do it differently. Right? Like this one, for instance. Shift, move. Okay, it didn't work. Why didn't it work? Well, I guess I just have to do that whenever I have to. I was hoping that would work. Unless I bring the scale to 0.5 instead, and I just do the scale bit. Huh? I don't know what that's doing. Oh, no. I said 0.5. 0.5! There! Christ. Yeah, that would be the way to go about doing that. Although it would still suck trying to move it. So I really would hope that that thing actually would have moved that properly. Can I see if there's a way to change this? I don't know. I just do not know. Whatever. It doesn't matter for this one. Or most of these, because we're going to move you inwards now. And we also got to make sure we remember to put in the, what do you call it here? Bring it up. Bring it over here. Are you going to work? Good. It's good when it works. It's not when it doesn't. Well, I guess technically speaking. I guess it works better when it's a 1. No idea. I did not want you to move that way, you fool. Man, it's still a climb. It's still a climb and a half. Imagine trying to make this climb every time you come home. That would suck. Well, I guess not every time you come home. After like a big boating trip, trying to make this climb. Well, it's not really a climb. It's more like there's a path set. Think of this as like a slope, but it's all blocky. It's all blocky for a reason, but, you know, still. There we go. There we go. Now that is what I'm talking about. We got like a nice little slope here, or should that one be a little bit? Oh no, wait, that one should be a bit more in. And more. There we go. I have no clue where the hell I am on this spectrum. I need to move around a bit more. Okay, good. Now, if I remember correctly, that's the wrong one. This will be going into a cliffside here, which is going to be going into here. And now that one I have no clue how the hell I'm going to do, but it's fine for now. For now, it's fine. It doesn't matter. What matters is that we get this portion done with. I need some white now. That's not the number I wanted. I wanted this. Frick. Okay, it's fine. You're gonna work properly, right? Nope. Alright, well, 2. It's fine. And you can just make 1. It works to an extent, but sometimes it doesn't work as well as you would like for it to work. I don't get how that works. I don't know why it does the thing that it does. But I guess it's something. It's better than nothing, but sometimes that isn't good enough. Am I right? Yeah. Why do I keep asking you? I don't need your recognition. Alright, now I need you to go back in this direction. What? I have no idea what you just did. What did you do? How are you doing it? Why are you doing it? Oh. Oh, I guess it changes direction. That's kind of annoying. I didn't realize that. Well, also... Ah, shit. It's fine. No, it's not fine. God damn it, I wish there was an easier way to move this. Back to 3. Awesome. Good. You didn't get changed up too much, and that's good. 3. Alright, good. And we already have the thing that we need for this, so slightly easy to work with. Am I right? Man, I can't wait to get to, the flat plains. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's nice to have cliff sides like this. But I can tell you, the sides of the freaking map are going to be such a pain in the ass to make. Such a pain. I mean, you've already seen what we have been going through so far. Within the span of an hour and a half almost. I mean, we're close to being done with this, which is great. Wish there was I gotta figure out what the thing for this is, because now that we're actually fully starting to build the level maps, it's going to be really good to figure out what those things do and how they work. Alright, you need to be 3. And now I got to figure out what to do here. I think you should be... Ooh, I was on the right one. Why do you do that? Why do you have to do it like that? I think you need to be like this. So bring this back. Bring this out. By 3. And there's going to be a gate here, essentially. A nice gate to kind of prevent mobs, or any of the... What do you call it? It's wildlife. I guess in this instance, it was originally built for wildlife. Oh, wait. Nope. I do not want to touch these right now. Oh, and the same with this. Oh, I guess that's going to be an issue for that, huh? That's annoying. Ah, whatever. The ones that I want to touch are this. It's going to have a nice little area here. God damn it. Is it really just dependent on where I'm looking? Is there a way I can change that to where it's not dependent on where I'm looking? Because that would be nice. And there. Okay. Floor that up. And now let's move these in the areas where they need to be moved. And bring this up. Normally... Well, I guess it means I don't have to worry about doing the 0.5 there, so that's good. So the cliff side for the left side is probably going to start at around here. That one's going to be interesting. As you can see, the way that's set. I think that one's actually going to be a tad bit different. Oh, that's why we're not worrying about that just yet. Right now, our main focus is to worry about this side. That is our main focus. Nothing else but this side. Boom. There we go. Nice little cliffside over there with that stuff in mind. Wish I could see where you were. Yeah, that's going up like so. You probably need to be 5. And the question is, what are the others going to look like? I have no idea. Where am I right now? That's another question. There I am. Okay. So there's going to be a nice steep wall here. A nice steep wall for us to look into. Down more. Over more. And now I probably am going to use some white bits here for most of the walls here. No, red first, then the green. No. There we go. Alright, I gotta figure out where these are going to reside right now. Seems like they're going to reside somewhere over here. Just about. Maybe a bit more like this. And bring this to 3. And maybe have one of these here. So a 1 and a 3, and we go down. There we go. Grab you, make you 1, bring you up. And just simply put you here. Now, you need to go here. You need to go here. And you guys need to go in here. But wider. I'll make you 3 wide. Because then I can just get a lot of... No. Then I can just get a lot more... Well, 3 and 7 wide. Wrong one. So I can get a lot more... Stop clicking the wrong one. Blue is what I want. A lot more freaking space is what I want. Stop screwing up on me, goddammit. No. 8, I said. I still don't know what makes that do what it does. Kind of infuriating. Not gonna lie. Alright, that's a 7, a 4. No, a 5 works just fine. Good, great. Trying to mix and match, no, D. Trying to mix and match as much as I can. Well, I guess 3 first. Then we go on ahead, do this, and then do that. And then go to 2. Okay, so far so good. Not bad, all things considered. There we go. And now I need you to be 1. And I need you to go back to hue, and you to go to 3. Not 2, 3. Move you over here. Move you up here. Put you to 1. Move you down here. No. Also, where am I? Okay. Move you down here and do this. Alright, good. A nice little cliffside right over here. Alright, so now we can start evening some things out a bit. There's going to be a cliffside on that one quadrant, so we don't have to worry about this side too much. If there's anything that's going to be back here, anything at all. Oops, that's not what I want. 6. Or maybe 4. Is that there's probably going to be a nice little, not a cliff, not like an entire cliff, but a nice divider between the area here. So maybe make you 1 and make you, not that, 3. Maybe go on ahead and make you 5. Connect that there. But this is going to just be a side piece, while this is going to be the main entree. This little cliffside here. Go on ahead and bring these up to where they need to be. Oh, go figure. How did I call that? At least fixing that is relatively easy. Yeah, and the player's got a nice little rock at the edge here. Natural protection. Am I right, cat? Cadillac? And I could probably make this like 2 or something. It really just feels like that happens when I'm in a certain position. No, that's not what I wanted. I wish there was an easier way. There's gotta be. Shift? Okay, shift only allows me to do that with that, unfortunately. Is there like a tooltip or something? I have no idea. I don't know why I haven't even looked into it yet. There we go. No. This. Ugh. Also, what does this do? Yeah, that just does that, which is not what we need. What I need now is for this big boulder here to continue moving along the direction that I have it going along. That's not what I want you to do. So just about right here. With a nice twofer over here. Oh, what a surprise, it didn't screw up this time. What are you doing, cat? Why are you scratching that? Stop! Alright, let's see. More inwards. And this will probably be a flat landscape, most likely. Unable to climb the rock. Therefore, moving things in a certain direction. It's unable to pass up here. So that means you shouldn't have to worry about some random enemy crossing over this thing. I mean, before you didn't really... Really, cat? Are you really scratching the bed again? I don't understand why she just can't stop doing that. Alright, let's see. Let's see. So I could probably do this with this one. And you can only go so far as to here, so I guess that's probably where that's going to end. And if that's the case, then you need to be this. And now if that's where that ends, I just need to take you and scroll you over to here. Don't do that, but also don't do that. There we go. I'll put more decorum and stuff when I get more of it made, but for now, this will do. And now there's only like a few more things left that I need to do in this part right here. Now we just need a player to get up by one more block. And this is their little spot. Right, hold on. Works better with this here. Still wish you would stop doing that, though. And so I don't have to do anything else here. There. Oh, wait a minute. You fool! You foolish fool! How could you? There we go. No, that's not what I want you to do. Awesome. And now that's where that part ends. I still gotta get fences in. No worries, though. The fence part is easy. Am I in the right block area? Just need to check. Okay, good. Fence is probably going to continue down this route. Like so. Whoops. That one can probably go up just a little bit. No, wrong one. Now one. Oh, I guess some of you's gotta be 3. I guess I could just do this with you then. Did I really not duplicate this one? Interesting looking fences, that's for certain. No, wrong side. This side. And then the fence just ends here because there's a cliff that's on its side, so you don't need to have fences. You don't need fences if there's a cliff side. Oh, a good way to check to see if we are in the right position. Check. Okay, good. This is just good to have in general so that we don't accidentally like grab things from previous slots that we don't want to grab. Because that would suck if we do that, you know what I mean? Right, cat? Okay, I think you two gotta be 3. So, delete you. Put you here. No. Why are you grabbing the one I don't want you to grab? I think you gotta be just 2. I'm not sure what the look for this is going to be. I hope it's going to look relatively good, camera-wise. I guess we could just delete this bit and just bring this thing out like so. Okay, awesome. Great, fantastic. So now what I'm going to do, I am going to get, whoops, this part spaced out a bit. Wait a minute. Well, I'll grab that and move it. Sure, why not? Can't believe I forgot about you. I could still use you. Oh, hold on. I should use you first. And then you. There we go. And I'll have you go out by 3 here. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to bring up. I don't even know if we're going to use that. I just had that up just because. Yeah, so that's probably just going to be a nice little cliff taking over most of this area. Or like a miniature peak, kind of. And then you got like the slope of your backyard over there. So this side is fine as is. It's just going to be a little bit more outwards, like so. And that right here is probably where the peak will begin. Now, question is, where are we on the spectrum here? Still a bit of ways before we get to the end of this little segment, but that's fine. Now here comes the next part that's going to be a nightmare to set up. The slopes are a nightmare. Sad to say it, but not really. The slopes are indeed a little bit tedious. Even I can agree that building these slopes is just a little bit much sometimes. But 'tis is the way, or the way this thing works. You should stay relatively slanted, at the very least, until you get to a certain point. Like right here. Just like a nice little rocky area, you know? Now I gotta find like the perfect things to use here. Come on. There we go. Well, not really. Now there we go. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, no, that's fine. That's why that was there. This one, I'm not entirely too sure. The cat's just inside the freaking trash can and she got scared. You look all frizzled. You look all Miss Frizzled there. They're all Miss Frizzled. I what's wrong? You got scared. You fell in the trash can. A spider crawled down on a web near me and spooked me, and then I spooked you. Look at your tail. You look so sad now. She's just stuck in this mode now. Alright, now she's shaking it off. I think she's going back to normal. Tail's still a bit floofy. Yeah, no, tail's still in floof mode. I know, Mew. Frickin', what are these spiders thinking? That's like 2-3 times now that frickin' shit occurred. What in their right minds do they think we're going to happen? I'm going to collab them out of existence. Those fools. They made my cat enter scoff mode and get frizzled. Scoff mode and frizzle mode. Okay, good. She's out of frizzled mode now. I wonder if you all could see just that little frickin' bit falling down. Now I don't even know if I got a spider web on my goddamn face. Thanks a lot, you piece of shit. Coming into my domain. Oops. Oh god, what happened? I don't know what happened. There we go. God, I really wish there was a way I could... do I need this? Does it look like I need this? I could just access it here. I mean, sure, the fast... Maybe it's just... I really wish I could just change up how certain things there work. I don't know. I have no idea. Maybe next time don't go near the trash can. You just look at him. She's turned around and looked at me. Yep, that was funny. For me, not the spider. The spider got completely and utterly destroyed. Seriously, cat. And she's going back for seconds. What if I get spooked by another spider? One trying to get revenge, but will still fail because its friend is going to die. Alright, she's backing away from the trash can now. Good. Good, great, fantastic, awesome. Whew. How long have we been at this so far? Almost 2 hours now. Jesus. Alright, I'm gonna get this done with then. This bit done with. Whoops. Did not do that yet. Do a 7. Yes, a 7. So I don't have to do an even number. What's wrong, Meow? You got spooked, and now you're just moving it. You're licking yourself near the computer, and now it's moving it. Let's see here. Shit. I guess that means I could probably do a little bit of that. A nice black line there. Whoops. God damn it. Oh, wait, never mind. It's doing as it is intended to do. See, I don't know if the sizes of these things matter too much. I don't know if the size changes like how much space is being used. I don't think it would, but I don't know enough to make a confident guess as to whether or not it is doing what we think it is doing. So yeah, I keep trying to do Alt click. I'm trying to do the Photoshop method, which is not something we should be doing. I'll tell ye what. Yeah, maybe I'll have a black line here. I could do it with this one. I just look behind me and I see the cat's head. It's an empty trash can, so there's nothing in it. I still got to put a trash bag in it. But just seeing the cat's head poking out. What? You mad because I'm laughing at your suspense? I had a spider trying to go near my face like an idiot. How do you think I feel? Wasting my time with that spider nonsense. I don't need them spiders coming in here with that goofy nonsense. Right, cat? It's goofy. It's goofy, Tom, I'll tell you what. No, Dad, no. Why was Bobby in the bathtub? Who the fuck knows? Yes. Yeah, I guess moments like this make sense to go on ahead and just use the size like this. And that will just be like a little peak here. A peak, if you will. I think. Now for the part that matters the most. The side. You, are towards the bottom, right? Yes, it is indeed, in fact, true. You are indeed at the bottom. Question is, yep. You're an odd number. Okay, you son of a bitch. Why? Why do you have to do that like that? Alright, let me look at this real quick. Okay, so the idea here for there to be a little overhanging cliff that the player is going to kind of climb up a tiny bit and look at it. So what I'm going to do right now is set up this little spot right here. And I just got to try to build this out like so. No, you fool. I want you to press the green one, because it could be doing Control D instead. Alright, and the idea here is for the player to get to their little home here. But it's got to be set up in a very particular manner. Could you, like, not? Again, not. I don't understand. Whoops! I don't understand the mechanic of this thing. Is it because I'm in a certain direction? What if I did this? 8.29. No. I don't understand why that's like that. Oh, why are you normal? Is it because it's going by a certain divisible? Can't this just be going up by one space every time instead of a decimal point? Do we really have to have a decimal point? What's it? This is at 7. 14. Okay, that's great. That's awesome. That's exactly what you want to freaking see. Awesome. Great. Okay, good. Good. I guess this would be fine. Nope, it's not fine. 15. I don't care if it's a small amount of decimals. I want it to be whole numbers. You okay, cat? You still spooked mode? Now you're just looking at me. Just staring at me, wondering what occurred. You probably don't even know why I'm laughing. Okay, alright, I can re-show this thing now. Wait, huh? Wait, hold on. I don't know why that was selecting a lot of stuff there, but I guess it doesn't matter. So now we're directly above this, correct? If I bring this down, we'll be directly on it. With that being there, yeah, directly on it. Okay, alright. There's technically no need for a fence here, but I'll still put a fence. Where exactly, I don't know. Now the cat's just laying down and getting ready to sleep. She got spooked and now it's time for her to sleep. No, not that one. This one. Grab you, pull you over here, do this, do that, and there we go. Just a little bit of fencing, not too much. And this is where we plan on building the house. Now that one's going to be interesting. Well, I guess some of these can be temporary. Nah, I'll still leave it there. It's not like getting rid of those is going to save it up on performance. The idea of this thing over here kind of just, having nothing else but receiving shadows. There's a lot of blocks here that are receiving shadows then. But I'm sure it'll be fine. Alright, now we gotta also keep in mind that this is going to be like a steep cliffside that will be mostly preventing the player from going over to the outside instead of going through the gate. So it's probably going to look a little something like this. A nice little steep slope. Oh, cat's entering bunny mode now. Right, Cadillac. You're just ignoring me now. Alright, let's see. A 3, no, wrong one. This one, a 3. And maybe... oh, I don't know. Maybe this one could be a 3. Going up this way. I mean, technically speaking, these are supposed to be spaces that the player are unable to, go through. Why do you think a lot of it's going to be white? Wait, what am I doing? I'm doing the stupid is what I'm doing. Oh god. I'm also doing the stupid again. Okay, now we do that. Now not that one. This one. Even though I don't know if the size of that really matters. And then there's going to be some slope here. with this player's house somewhat kind of going into the slope. Actually, yeah, no. We could put the slope there. Question is, how the hell is this gonna look? That I can't tell you. I'm just gonna have to move some things around and hope everything is even. No, everything is not even, of course. Because why would it be even? Well, this is wrong. Of course. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on a second here. Something isn't right. No, something isn't right. Did I screw these up, or is this the culprit? I guess you didn't change, did you? It's fine. It's fine. Not sure most of that's like that, but it's fine again. Again, it's fine. Matter of fact, I don't even think it needs to be that. I think you just need to be a 7. Oh, wait. Now that screwed it up. Well, everything's getting screwed up. That's just wonderful. No, grab this one instead. And make this one 1. The idea is for this to come up to here. No, don't do that. Like so. Maybe to make this a 12. A 12 or a 13. You know, a 13 is good too. And all this is serving to be is a cliff side. Alright, 5 or 7. Yeah. Sometimes this is still the best way to go about doing it. Only in areas like this is it good to do that, and then adjust it accordingly. So we just gotta learn when to use that and when to not use that. Well, I guess making this one a 9 and having this one be a 5 is good. A nice little path, or maybe this one 11. A path that the player goes up like normal. Now we make this one 9. Make that one a 3 just so this is not going too much. Bring that one in. Make this one a 5 or a 4. Good, at least the 5 to 4 works fine. I don't know why. Why does the 5 to 4 work fine, eh? Eh? Cat? I have no idea. I have no idea, and it's kind of infuriating. Slightly, mildly infuriating, if you will. Oh yeah, wait, hold on a second. 1 and 1. There we go. Which then leads us to our next instance, which is going to be a wide slope here. Wait, okay, I didn't do the thing. Sticking to that side, doing this, not being even, as per usual. I wish there was a way I can, like, set it to where only 0.5 decimals allowed. Wait, better idea. Why don't I just do this and make this one a 9? And I make this one a 7. Yes, the player goes up here. And essentially, this is supposed to be where the player stands, right here, where it looks out into the world. Hopefully a volcano right here, or mountain here. Depends on how the world is going to be built. When the, intro is made. And there you have it. Still a lot to have to get done with, though, but 3 spaces worth. All of this being here. It definitely is a nice stylistic choice, though. It's funny to think that the entire gameplay is literally just... The entire gameplay, let me save real quick, is literally just... fuck. It is literally just... this. Or I guess it probably would have been easier to just do this. The entire gameplay is literally just this. Like a 2D game, if you will. And I like this. I like the setup. I do like the setup a lot. I don't know where I want the light to be, though. Do I want the light to be here? Or do I want it to be rotated? Well, first of all, is this the direction? No, this would be the direction. Oh, it's nighttime now. So maybe like 100 or something? Oh, wait, no. It would have to be 70? Where it's not too much, but it's enough to, at the very least, where's the light, actually? It probably would be easier for me to tell where the hell the light's position is. It's not telling me where the light's position is, which is kind of blowhard. There we go. I have no idea. This is not like the camera where it has like a spot here to look at. The camera here doesn't matter too much. I mean, I can move it a little bit. No, wrong direction. I can move it a little bit and then rotate it a tiny bit just so that we can see what the area looks like through the camera's lens. But the camera's going to change when we get the navigation and stuff done with. Now, while this might be done, is there anything more that I want to do? Anything more at all? I could put in a rock. I could. That's something I could do. I could put in a rock. Bring that rock up here. Does the player need a rock? Is that what the player want? Does the player want a rock in their house? If there were to ever be a place for a rock, it would probably be here. Yeah. And they got this nice little path that they go and walk into. And we're not there yet, but the most fun part I'm waiting for. The house being right here, because that's the first 3 quadrants we just got done with. And this is where the house is. And as soon as you exit the house, you go right into the first level. The maze. I think, technically speaking, the front house... Yeah, because there's going to be a maze here, a maze here, a maze here, a maze here, and another maze here with maybe a fountain there. And then these 2 level plots. The level plots are... Actually, as a matter of fact, let me show you what the level plots are like. The level plots are easy. Z1 level 1 is what we'll call those. These particular ones. Because they are the easiest to get set up. That is the wrong water. And I will leave the water here so I know where I'm working. Get me 25, 25. Oh wait, where is Z1L1? It would probably help if this moved right where it needed to be. Which is right here. And now I move you and I make you untouchable. Assuming that this right here, 26, is where the player is going to be. Right? Oh, wait, no. Go back to the... Although that probably is... Nah, it's fine. 26. What you doing, cat? Cadillac. Block. And I guess, perimeter is what we'll call it. And then we'll have an instance called level. So put the water beneath. And now I need you to be white. No. Looks like you're 17, actually. Or 27, I mean. Oh, I guess that's fine. Okay. So, looking at this, there are two entrances here. Part of this doesn't matter too much. Oh, and I probably should change all of these to regular old block. I'm hoping that I can keep this up. It's such simplistic stuff, but there's a lot of... I mean, Minecraft has a crap ton of blocks, and that works. Like full arm blocks. So maybe it's fine, right, Cat? Giving me that sad look. Okay, so now here's the thing that's a bit interesting with this particular instance. This is 23 by 23. And it is not by this, but it's by 0.9. Or not. Or 0.99. Or 95. Or 9. It doesn't matter. What matters here is that we get a certain block, like, right on top of here. You'll see what I mean when the time comes for that to be made. But there's more to this than just the perimeter. Well, I guess technically, yeah. This is just going to be the back drop then. Or I could call it the base instead. And the base is rather simple. Let me grab a simple piece here and put this in the base. And now hide this. Go back to you. I didn't realize you were all the way over here. Okay, good. And this is our base. Now there's some vitally important things about this. Oh wait, no, why am I doing it like that? I could do it like this. You will see soon. But for now, I can only tell you what it's going to be like. So the player enters through the level from here. You look at these and you'll see these little spots here that the player enters the levels from. Like so. Now I'm going to go on ahead and name all these the blocks because I think that one is done. Now we need the perimeter. Now this one is very important because there is something about it that changes when a level is completed. Can you take a wild guess as to what that is? If you guessed the color of the level, then congratulations, you are correct. The perimeter changes to yellow when a level has been completed. It only counts towards levels that have been completed via the normal way. So you see these things here? These things... Okay, I wasn't done with what I call it yet. I'll call this one just perimeter. And now this one's going to be a slight annoyance to have to change, but it's fine. I need the... Yeah, I guess I can use that. You... I'll make you... Did I just duplicate something else? No, I did. No, 23, you fool. Then you over here. I'll probably just grab you again. Wrong direction. Oh, or is that the right direction? I can't tell. Yeah, no, it's Z-planing. That is the right direction. Now this one, I have no idea what the size needs to be. 11? I'm thinking 11. Nope. Wow, it's 10? Okay, well at least this one's relatively easy. Until you decide to go into the decimals. Boom. And now I just grab these two and move them over to here. And that's what our level areas look like. The player enters through the level into here. I would say that the only thing here that should change is to have like a white space kind of going inside a level. God. Feels like an actual frickin' room of some sorts. So like maybe 5 or something. I said 5, you fool. Not 4. Can I double click this one? What? No, not that one. Why did you click that one? Why did you do that? This is what I want. There we go. Now I can move around the room just fine. Good, good. Well, I guess technically speaking, this is supposed to be black, so, there. There, now that makes sense. Now it's not going to be surrounded by white. Now it's going to be shrouded by black, which is what we want. Which means now this side is completed. The only purpose that this serves, let's just pretend like the camera is kind of like right here, kind of looking down at the level just about. I don't know where the camera would be. It would probably be here, would it? And then it like zooms out as the player goes through, and it's just like doot, 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 or like whoop, 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 and just puts it right back here. Right here. That's the wrong one. I wanted to open up this. I would say maybe I can do this one, but I'd have to do the other side differently. And now that's the beauty about these particular bases. Ow. I could just do this, change this to 2, make this 25 temporarily, and move this over here. And now we got level 2. Where the only thing here needed to change is this side being rotated and moved. Because now it's not in a direction. But now that I think about it, hold on. I'm going to delete this real quick. Don't you worry. It'll be back. Take me over here. Now that I think about it, you two should probably be 7. So that way I only have 1 block to work with. Makes sense. Am I right? No, you did not press 7, you fool. Press 7. Alright, we're almost out of time, so I gotta try to hurry it up a bit. Alright, go back to 25. And duplicate you. And boom. The water here is kind of unimportant, but I still have it here anyways, just because. And now I grab you guys. Rotate you, I don't know, 90? Can't rotate you 90. Well, that's unfortunate. Well, I guess that means we kind of want to just have a bunch of these set. At least you I could rotate, but I'm going to do this regardless anyways. Oh, before I do anything, let me move these guys out of the way real quick, like. I'll change you when I need to change you. I mean, yeah, once we get these set, then we're golden. No, not 70. Well, I guess technically I could just delete this, move this where it needs to be. Move them both where they need to be. Grab both of you. No, 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 don't do anything stupid. You fool. You fool! I'll first make you both this, and then make you both this. And I'll take you one at a time, and move you where you need to be. And there you go. And you get to see this little area that the player exits and enters from. These are the level bases that you come across throughout the world. You don't see this because that's covered with whatever the area is. But yeah, we got done with 5 right there. But that's mainly because the levels are not completed yet, obviously. We need to get to a point where we start working on making the levels. But for now, the main focus is the zone. And that, thankfully, looks like it's going to take a while. So that means I should have more than enough time to get Blockology, Mapology, and some of the music library set off camera. So we're going to do the entirety of the first zone on camera, minus the levels, some of the levels. But yeah, that's the plan. This is the idea and how the level selection is going to go. There's going to be areas like this where there's going to be a lot of, vertical movement. But right now, it's horizontal. This entire area is horizontal and filled with a bunch of mazes. Like, I can even give you a quick little... I guess this would probably be the best way to test it. I could give you a quick little taste as to what this is going to look like. Assuming as far out as I go, it doesn't change. I'm hoping that isn't going to be an issue. I mean, if it's a slight issue, we can make adjustments. It shouldn't be kind of Z-planing. Yeah, you can see a little pixel there. So it looks like it's on a 2D scale, instead of like the 3D scale that we got going on in the actual game itself. Worst case scenario, I could bring it to 28. Make it look like it has a tiny bit of depth, but not enough to ruin the aspect. And I should rename these to backdrop. And do this so we don't accidentally click on this every... What? How are you clicking on that? Or maybe we don't do that and make it so that the base cannot be clicked on again. Yeah, just make it so the base can't be clicked. And the perimeter. The perimeter and the base should not be clickable. We don't even need to move these. This is perfect where it is. So, yeah. Anyways, yeah, that was just to show you what it would look like and how the level system is going to look like for when the time comes for us to start working on it. I'm not going to set all the others up yet because I don't know the elevation for the world or the zone yet, which is fine. And there's still more stuff that we can do, like we can get a base water line set up here. Like, for instance, there's more going downwards this way, so there's probably going to be a lot more... Oh yeah, no, there's going to be a lot more water here. Because of the way this is set, so there's probably going to be a decent amount of water here. I'm not sure what... Oh, God. Not sure what, but yeah, we got these 5 done with. Next episode, we'll work on a house, and then the rest of the maze over here, and maybe even the cliffs. Oh, God, the cliffs. Oh, yeah, the cliffs, they're going to be a little bit tedious. But there you go, folks. A good first step into something that I thought was going to not take too long, but it is going to take a while. So, anyways, thank you all for watching today's episode of Game Crafters. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, subscribe for more, check out that there playlist. Of course, previous episode of Game Crafter right over here, and most recent episode of Minecraft ROTC Edition. More building with blocks. Anyways, thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next episode. Later.